Chapter 8 of my book, Faith Like a Child, is called Humor and the Holy Fool. And here in this chapter, we talk about the need for humor in our life with God, even the practice of humor being so much helping us to take ourselves more lightly, really helping us to see the absurd. And we need to be able to see and discern the absurd in our world, and also to enter into some holy foolery. And just for you, I will share this humorous story. It feels humorous to me because maybe it's like 1 part humor, 2 parts humiliation. So as I mentioned earlier, I really wanted to read this book in my own voice for the audiobook. And so I was a little nervous about entering a recording studio, so I didn't eat the night before. Mistake number 1. So I went in to do the recordings, like a little tiny recording booth. It's like spongy black stuff all the way around. I don't know the names. And I was so welcomed by the recording producer who was there. And I went in and I'm nervous and excited. And I realized that I should have eaten. So my stomach was growling, and the little guy came over the headphones and he says, there's a bit of background noise. And I was like, oh, crud. And so he said, there's a cafe across the street. You could go get you something to eat and then come back. I said, oh, great. So I love chai latte. And in my aging state, my body does not really love regular milk. I mean, I can drink it. It doesn't kill me, but my body does not love it, and it produces particular chemical reactions. So I mistakenly got a chai latte and a bagel or something. And so then I came back. Actually, I think it was a croissant. And I came back into the recording studio, and the chai latte does its chemical thing. And the guy comes over the thing and he says, there's some background noise. Oh, and I was so horrified by this that it really helped me to take myself a little more lightly. He suggested I take a walk around the block, which I did, and it helped with the background noise. And then, so that was problem number 2. Problem number 3 is I used the word unfathomable twice in the first 3 chapters. First of all, here's a little tip. Never write a word you cannot say. So I'm just like, unfathomable. I can't get it. And so he so generously breaks it down for me. He comes over the little speaker like, unfathomable. I totally could not get unfathomable. And then, stealing a line from a children's movie, I was like, without fathom? And he said, no, we can't use without fathom. So if you happen to listen to the audiobook, you will hear me first butcher the word unfathomable, and I will never write it again. And hopefully you will hear very little background noise. And in the meantime, I just invite you to take yourself a little more lightly.